Hey everyone. Hi. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not going to be streaming on Instagram today, and that's because I'm going to be sharing my screen today. Hopefully, that works. And so we're not going to be streaming on Instagram live today, but definitely I'm gonna share. I would share once we're done here on Facebook. But thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know how you're doing in the chat. We're so happy that you're joining us today. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So today I thought I should come up here and talk about the services that I do provide. Um, I know it's been the year just started, and so many things going on, so many things happening at the same time, and yeah, just so many things happening at the same time. And so I thought today I should come up here and talk about the services that we do provide, what I do, and services that we provide, and if you know anyone that will be needing those services, anyone that you think those our services would meet their needs, then you can send them the link, you can send them this video, you can share this video, or you could share the information with them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna share my screen. Let me know in the chat if you can see my screen. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you can see that's on your own screen. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you can see this. Yeah. And so I'm just going to talk about who we are. So like most of you are aware, we are Bliss Counselling and Wellness Center here in Brandon, Manitoba. And we are a multidisciplinary team, and we provide education and counseling services for children and teens, youth, adults, and their family in Manitoba, and as well in other provinces as well too. And so for provinces that are not regulated, we can actually provide services for those provinces. So like in Manitoba, in Saskatchewan, I think in BC, in PI, definitely not in Nova Scotia, not in Ontario, and I think in other places as well too, we can provide counseling services, and we can also provide other services as well to those provinces that are not regulated for now. And so, who do we help? We help children, we help young adults, we help teenagers. And what are some of the things we do? We help with anxiety, we help with depression, we help with self-esteem issues, stress, identity issues as well. And so sometimes we do provide counseling around peer issues, around grief, around trauma, maybe school issues. And if you have a teen, or um, if you have a teenager that is having issues at school, we can provide support around there. And we also provide supports to children and teenagers around separation and divorce. And we also provide parenting support as well too. And some other services that we do provide includes education and counseling around nutrition, weight management strategies, meal planning strategies, pantry tour. We also provide just general education depending on uh, um, what individuals are looking for. And so some of the interventions and some of the interventions we use go from CBT to DBT to EMDR. We also use the ACT as well. I know all these things are all acronyms, which I'm supposed to be telling you what it means. And so those are just some of the interventions we use while in counseling when we meet with a teenager, when we meet with a youth, or maybe when we meet with a parent or even an adult as well too. So those are some of the issues we help with, and sometimes depending on what the client or the teenager is presenting with, we come up with a treatment plan based on what is going on for the individual. And so how do we help? We will help the child or the adult or the teenager build solid life skills and coping techniques, or maybe coping skills or coping strategies. And what we do is that we believe in client center. And so what we do together, we figure out, you know, who your child is, who they want to be, and how we can help them get there. And we also help in supporting them in a way that will enable them reach their health goals without fear and without shame. So those are some of the things we help out with. But I think also for parents as well too, we help them, have that confidence to actually parent their teenagers and parent their children. And so some of our services include um, child and teen counseling, nutrition services. And so for the nutrition services, that is the new services that we have added on today. And no, not today, we've added on. So it's a new services, so nutrition services. And so under the nutrition services, we have counseling and education, we have pantry tour, we have counseling around weight management strategies, and also counseling and nutrition as well for children and families. So it's a broad range of services under the nutrition. We also provide wellness group, and so some of the wellness group could include triple parenting, circle of security, depending on what groups parents or maybe the community are asking for. We could provide those groups as well. And so watch out for this year as well too, because we have a lot of groups that we are planning and lots of groups that we're going to be running. And so just watch out on this page for when those groups are coming up. And so we also provide young adults counseling. We also provide parenting support, and we also provide faith counseling as well too. And so for those clients that are wanting counseling based on their faith, we also provide those services as well too. And so yeah, meet your team. So our nutrition counselor at Oribim Kinston, I'm sure you know her very well. She's been on this she's been on our program for quite a number of times, and she's talked about nutrition as well too. Oribim is a registered dietitian, and so she will be handling all the services with regards to nutrition, because that is her field of expertise. And I am your counselor as well too. I am a Canadian certified counselor here in Canada, and so these are our team for now. And we're located in Brandon, Manitoba. You can reach us on our phone number 431-302-8803, or you could email us at info@blisscounselingandwellnesscenter.com if you have any question, or if you have any question, any suggestions that, or if there is any particular topic that you would want us to talk about this year, send us an email on that, and we would definitely research on those topic and come up with something for you as well too. And so that is just a brief introduction of what we do at Bliss Counseling and Wellness Center. And so this year we have a lot of things coming up this year. So yeah, I'm so glad that you're always coming here to support us. And also this year as well too, we have a lot of our journals that are out. We have our mood tracker journal. Yeah, that one is already out on Amazon if you want a physical copy. We also have the student planner. That one is out as well too. And we also have the 5 minutes with you journal. Those are all good journal, especially with the student plan with school just starting. Those are some things you can gift out to your children. Those are some things you can gift out to your teens, to plan. To plan, it has like a focus of the year, monthly review. They can plan their weekly goals, what their monthly goals would be, dates to remember, assignments and quiz, and list of things to do as well too. And with a 5 minute with you journal, that one has a track. It has a monthly and weekly track as well too. You could set your morning intentions, and you could also do an evening reflection as well too. So your thoughts, your feelings, and also gratitude journal as well in this one as well too. An affirmation, and it also has lots of pages as well too for self reflections. Lots of journal prompting, that could guide you. I think this one, it's anyone could use this one, not just necessarily just the youth. And I think the interesting thing about this journal as well too, it also has some weekly mini challenge. So as a family, you could all do this together as well too, just something to like add fun, for this year as well. So yeah, so a lot of things on this one. Yeah, yeah. The 5 minutes with you journal, that one looks good as well too. And then I think the mood tracker journal, that one is awesome. I think it's very good for teenagers and youth, because they could all do their morning entries. They could do their evening entries as well. They could write out their goals for the day. It keeps track of how many hours they've slept, daily affirmation, their level of energy, things they are grateful for. And I think goes ahead to ask them the best word to like describe how they are feeling as well too. And I think lots of journal prompt here as well too. Yeah, yeah. That one looks very good, and I think those ones are good for teenagers and teen. And so that is just Bliss Counseling in a nutshell. And so if you have any question, you could put those questions down here. If there are no questions, I am thankful and I am grateful for you joining us today. We're going to be here next week, Tuesday, and we're going to be talking about more and more and more. Thank you so much, Tessie. Thank you. And we also wish you a great and fruitful year as well, too. Thank you for always showing up here and supporting us as well. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Thank you so much. If you know anyone that will benefit from these services, send them the link. This is a time that we all need to like support each other and just be there for one another. And remember, as you approach this year with kindness to yourself. There's so many stressful things happening around. So just approach this year from a place of self-compassion. Be kind to yourself and always ask yourself, what am I truly, truly needing? What am I needing to meet my physical need? What am I meeting to meet my spiritual need? What am I needing to meet my social need? What am I needing to meet my mental health? What am I needing to meet, what I need? And when you ask yourself those questions, then listen, pay attention, and go for what you're needing. So from me to you, I bid you good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. And please be kind to yourself. Bye bye.